welcome to another episode of Beyond the Boots. I'm your man, Bo. I'm here with my man, this is my man, 100 grand.
Yes.
For about 20 plus.
Go way back.
Way back.
Like Cavalars and bike scars.
or okay.
It
All
just
right.
rhyme. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what he said. I'm here with my man, Mike Kimbrough.
Yeah.
What's up, baby?
All right.
You good?
Yes, sir. You
All
know,
right.
I mean.
Let's start off where you originally from.
Well, born and raised Chicago, South Side, Illinois. Moved here in '94. Same year Grant Hill came to the NBA. Detroit, Michigan. Grew up in the West Warren area. Seen my first murder 3 days here. So I'm broken in. And I mean, just shit, man. I love Detroit, man. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I love Detroit, but I love Chicago.
Really?
You see?
Like, what makes you say you love Detroit and you love Chicago?
Well, I moved here because my father was locked up my entire childhood. Well, not entire, but pretty much
Majority,
since
yeah.
I started riding big wheels until I've been able to walk my sister to school. So that's majority. And then, I moved here. The things I miss about Chicago was just freedom. Back then, it was different. Back then it wasn't like, back then you can go around and, wear your colors and whatever you want and you wasn't going to get beat up because they had the Stones and the GDs.
Right.
But see, my family knew everybody. So, I had a dog. I had a dog, like a Labrador, back Labrador. I stole it from the GD house. And her name was Lady. I had a rope tied around her neck. And then, I was cool with the Stones. So, they was cool with my older sister. So I knew everybody. It was all good. It wasn't no problems, man. But that was back when you could be cool with everybody.
Yeah, right. You ain't have to pick sides.
I ain't had to pick sides. I had to pick sides. Everybody knew who I was. I was Lil Mike. That was fast from the neighborhood. That I kill your dog if you
or steal your dog.
Or steal your dog. However it was. I tell you a funny story while we talking about killing. This is a funny story, and it's a story that it haunts me, man. I'm gonna be honest, it does, because as you get older, you think of the things that you did as a child. And you're like, damn, why the fuck did I do that?
Right.
And I can remember. I'll show you the now. It's under my Kevlar. But this chick threw a rock at me, right, from down the alley. I remember seeing this rock. It was one of them big ass shiny ones, and it hit me right square dead in the head. Boom, knocked me out. And
a
rock, big ass rock. Like, I'm talking about a huge rock. I don't know what we was beefing about. I had to be like maybe 6 or 7 years old.
And it knocked you out.
Bro, knocked me out. I'm talking about clean, flat out. I'm walking up in the hospital, IV's here. And I remember being, and I found the Lord. I love the Lord now. I've been loved the Lord, but now I know how to repent. Back then, you didn't know how to repent. You just be like, I'm sorry, But now I actually know how to repent.
Right.
And I remember, man, being in the alley as a kid, and I seen this chick cat. It was a black cat. I seen this cat. I said, I'm about to kill this fucking cat. It was limping. I was a bad kid, man. I was a bad kid. And in Chicago, you still got alleys.
Right.
Every neighborhood got an alley. You can go. Your mama be
it
like,
wasn't like
nigga,
Detroit when you moved here.
no way, nigga. Everything. No, and trees and shit. You couldn't do nothing in the alley back then. Back on Clifton, we had an alley, but you better not go back there. In Chicago, you had full alleys. Like, niggas would be like, nigga, make a left, go down the alley, make a right, and you see my crib. You see. So I remember seeing this chick cat in the alley, man. Back then when it used to rain, the manhole covers would fill up with water.
Right.
And I grabbed a stick, big ass stick, and I grabbed this cat and I drowned it. I was terrible. Oh yeah, it was bad. Oh man, no lie.
I'm not gonna air that.
Yeah, no, you gotta air that because you gotta understand what it taught me. It taught me, see, because as I was doing that as a kid, young-minded and dumb, this old ass lady seen me doing it. She seen me and she called me. Now my daddy was locked up at the time. So this old ass lady told my daddy, my mama. My mama was like, hey, your son just did this, boom, did that. No lie. To this day, as a 36-year-old man, I had to be 6 years old. I can still picture that moment. So that's when things, that's how you know when you did wrong, because it sticks out to you. And I remember going to visit my dad in prison, and the guards, my mama was talking to the guard about what I had did. And the guards talked to my dad, was like, can I whoop his ass? That's what my dad, I heard him ask the guard, like, can I whoop his ass? Because that was wrong. Because that's how you breed murderers.
Yeah,
Nigga. You do shit like that. No lie, I heard the guard say, sure, whoop his ass. Bro, they had my daddy, we was in this room. It was a big steel table, and it was a hook on the end of the table. My dad was cuffed to it, right? Because you go see somebody and they came in, they unhooked him. Boom, boom, boom. Let the handcuff let go. Bro, my daddy whooped my ass something.
In prison?
What? Whooped my ass something scandalous. Something scandalous.
Wait. I'm not supposed to be laughing
It's
like
definitely
that.
a bad story. But it taught
that's some dope shit.
Well,
like that's
bro,
dope because you could have went
out of
another
all
way.
my siblings, I got six siblings. You know,
But I'm saying if they wouldn't have let him do that to
that
you,
could have been a repetitive thing. You
could've-
know,
you
but it
could've-
was out of anger because at that point in time I was dealing with anger.
Yeah, your dad is not there.
My dad not there.
Yeah.
I got these 3 sisters. I ain't got no brother at the time because Davey wasn't born until 1990. So I got all sisters.
Right.
Food stamps was in a book. You know what I'm saying? I used to steal the food stamp book and go peel it out and then, go downtown.
Try to break some change.
That's when Mortal Kombat first came out and I was finishing
You break
niggas.
up $1 food stamp to get some quarters.
Exactly, and Kano would reach in your heart and pull the heart. I was a kid. I didn't know no better.
Right.
But it was nothing but God at the time that caught me. You see what I'm saying? Because that taught me a valuable lesson. I didn't learn my lesson then. I can tell you some stories about when I moved to Detroit and I got my first BB gun.
Right.
We'll get to that. But, that taught me a valuable lesson. So the things I miss about Chicago are the lessons that I learned. Just being through the struggle.
Right.
There's a lot of struggle back then with moms, when pops. I can remember we was first the Cosbys. I think of the Cosby. I remember sneaking out the room and seeing mom and pops put the Christmas gifts under the tree, like shit, and going to play sleep. And then it went from that to, damn, ain't nothing under the tree.
We poor.
We poor. We cutting the Snickers up.
Well, we look like everybody else.
We look like everybody else, and we feel good. But at the same time, for dessert, we splitting a Snickers. You see, and cutting it into 5 pieces. You see what I'm saying? I remember that. So it taught me a valuable lesson.
Right. So you moved to Detroit. You grow up your adolescence in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
You still got your Chicago upbringing. What year did you go into the military? And what year did you go into the military?
I left for the military right after high school.
So
2001.
2001. Okay.
Yeah, I graduated in 01.
So what made you do that?
Marijuana, man. Marijuana and Dreamcast. I was sitting with your cousin.
Yeah.
No lie. We was upstairs. Me, him, Steve.
Right,
I remember
military.
playing Dreamcast. And, we had been playing Dreamcast the whole summer. That's when 2K just came out. We like, shit, this is fun. And I remember sitting up there. You can ask him this. I say, man, I'm going to the Army tomorrow. And them niggas was like, man, shut up. I went home that night. My parents had just moved to Southfield. So we moved on up. Thank God. And I remember being on the computer, typing in some Army stuff. And then I'm like, bro, no lie. Within 8 hours, a nigga was at my door. Randy Johnson was the recruiter name. I never forget his name. White dude. Just like the picture. Randy Johnson. And it might have been that nigga low-key. But he came to my door. It was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Took me to MEPS, right there on Crooks Road in Troy.
Troy, yeah.
Had me do my paperwork. Boom, passed the test. I passed the test for about 4 jobs. I could have been a medic. It was like 4 jobs, but then the least one was like a mechanic. And I'm like, shit, man, I hate the Army. I ain't about to be doing this. So give me the mechanic job. Give me something easy. Less time, 13 weeks.
But you ain't
20.
You ain't think
I didn't think that. I wasn't. I was like, what?
You was 18 though.
I wasn't thinking, man. And then time had passed and they came and swooped me. Now my recruiter.
So what month was this when you did that?
Oh man, I left June.
No. When you did all of this.
This had to be May.
And then you left the next month.
I left the next month. Now he came in. Now he told me, my recruiter told me that you about to be with women, you about to have some fun, go shop and get you a bunch of shit. I had bought me no lie. I got them over there in my corner. I still got my duffel bags with my name on it. I went to PX and got me 3-4 green duffel bags. Went to Target. I was getting money at the time, selling little marijuana. Go buy me a whole bunch of stuff. I'm talking about, bro. I went nuts. Socks and drawers. Not knowing that I was gonna have to wear the wool shit later, but I went and bought all this shit. I'm talking about I bought so much stuff that everybody was so proud of me, So he came at 4 in the morning, came pick me up. I'll never forget. My girlfriend, everybody was there. Everybody at the house watching me leave. He like, well, you going to Fort Knox, Kentucky? I said, hold on, wait a minute, bro. We live, right? What's going on? I said, that's where I'm going. It's women there. We about to get in. He said, no, this is an all male
basic training.
Now, fam, let me tell you something. I've never been more discouraged in my life at this
Just
time.
disappointed.
Bro, I'm talking about because I had waves. I had good hair.
Oh,
I had waves.
You was ready to stun
Goatee
on
was banging. I'm ready to go. I've been push-ups. I'm six-pack. Boom, 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 boom. I'm ready. So he swooped me up about 4 in the morning. And I remember we went to the airport. I get to Fort Knox about 4 o'clock the next day because we had to lay over.
So my question was that your first time flying on an airplane?
Not my first time flying on the airplane, no, because we took a commercial flight. So it wasn't my first time being on the airplane, but it was my first time being alone on the airplane, not knowing, because this was like your beginning. This was like your introductory to life. Like, I'm leaving home. Nigga, it's like, shit, no more weed. Nigga, I ain't got nothing, I remember I had me a little weed in my pocket, and I went, hit it real quick.
When you went to the Army?
Man, what? Oh, we gonna get into that.
Okay. We're there.
We gonna get to this. I got a story.
Okay.
But so I get to AIT. I get to basic. It's about 4:30 in the morning the next day because I got layovers in Chicago.
You on that bus?
I'm on the bus. All dudes.
When you get to reception,
it's dark. I'm mad
dark
as hell. We riding through the backwoods of Kentucky, and I'm pissed. So we get to the barracks, and we get off the barracks. I still got, I'm still shaved. Now, when I first got there, it was a big rush of people because I signed up right before. 9/11 happened when 9/11/2001.
So it's like 3 months before.
So 3 months before, I left right before 9/11 happened. Yeah. So when I get there, I'm in holding. And I remember 9/11 happened, and they like, y'all got to be in holding for like 4
So you were still in basic training?
Bro, I'm still in basic training. I haven't even started.
No, when 9/11 happened, you said you left in June.
June. 9/11 happened to September.
Yeah, but you were about to graduate basic training.
No, bro. When I first got there, I was in holding. Because it was a surge. And they're like, well, you got to go to holding for a minute. So I'm like, okay, cool. How long is holding? In like about 3-4 weeks.
So y'all just...
Now I'm watching niggas who been there because at that time, if you was fat and you couldn't pass you staying there. They ain't gonna send you home. If you broke your leg, you gonna recover that. Yeah. So I remember being in holding about 3-4 weeks. Man, holding was great. I'm talking about crab legs and cakes, baby. I got my go-to. I'm still brushing my hair. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. It's all dudes, but I got my phone. I got freedom. I'm chilling.
You had a phone?
Man, what? I had my cell phone. Everything. Everything was copacetic. No problems at all. And I remember 2000. I remember the day that they say it's time to go to basic training. Now we in holding. So next thing you know, it's the drill sergeants that we knew
weren't really drill sergeants.
Oh, these niggas was cool, bro.
They were.
One of them was on BET. No lie, he had the humanitarian award. I remember seeing.
They were cadre.
These niggas was cool. Oh, these niggas, they were so cool.
They weren't really.
They called me Rambro. That was my name because my last name Kimbrough. So they like, yeah, Rambro. Because I'm trying to be nigga. I'm competing in anything. But at this time, I'm still got my hair. I'm still good. So I remember they say, okay, y'all, basic training start tomorrow. They lined us up. Everybody lined up. Bro, I look to the right and it's about 50 niggas that's like, they big as tanks. These niggas is huge. And ain't none of them smiling. I'm looking like, man, you niggas is, at that point, they know where you from. They know you from Detroit. They know everything. They get your profile. So I'm the only nigga with about 4 bags. Now, the barracks was about 3.5 miles away from holding. So they coming down the line. We standing up straight. They come down the line. They get to me. They like, nigga, you from Detroit, you little bitch? Oh, they go, oh, listen. Yeah, you got a girlfriend? Yeah, you know Jody. Jody fucking your girl. I'm sitting there, oh, who the fuck is Jody? How you know my girl? I'm going in. I'm mad. I'm like, dude, come on. You don't even know me, bro. So I'm from Detroit. They like, nigga, you from Detroit? You think you tough? Boom, boom, boom. So they like, all right, everybody got to march to the barracks.
And you got 4 bags.
I got 4 bags. Let me tell
you. So you got one on the front, one on the back, one
nigga,
across
let me tell you. It's about to be about 100 niggas, right? I'm the last nigga out of everybody.
Struggling.
I'm dragging these bags the whole time. I got these 2 drill sergeants in my ear. You little bitch. You little hoe. You from Detroit. You weak. Boom, 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 boom. Bro, the whole time I'm looking at these niggas like, bro, help me with these motherfucking bags, bro. This nigga told me to bring all this shit. So we get to basic. We get to basic. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. We finally get there. They put all our shit in the holding, and we lay down in our bunks. Everybody doze off a little bit. About 2 hours later, he come throw the big ass 10 garbage can down the hallway.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, everybody hobble. Get your ass downstairs. Time to go to war. This is when the Iraq War just really jumped off because 9/11 just kicked off. Everybody like, nigga, it's time to go to war. So everybody snotting. We crying. We like, hold on, cuz I don't even know nothing. I still got a beard and everything. I don't know nothing. They bring us downstairs. They got buses lined up. All downstairs. This Fort Knox. I'm all with nothing but dudes. I'm looking at all these grown ass. This niggas from Mississippi. You know them niggas from Mississippi drink milk. Them niggas is big. These niggas is crying. I'm looking like, bro, I don't know what's going on. I'm sitting on my duffel bag. We down there about 2 hours. Drill sergeant come down like, get y'all bitch asses upstairs. Y'all ain't going nowhere. They played this joke on us for 2 hours. Had us soap man, bro. Had us snotting and crying. I'm trying to call home. I'm the only one with a cell phone still. Like,
how many people said, I only came here for college money?
No, me. I'm the only one. Let me tell you something. They came down the line and they like, you know, what y'all here for? A lot of, you know, because I was there with, it was only about 3-4 black dudes in my platoon. So all them niggas like, yeah, you know, when they get to me, you know, white dudes like, I'm here to serve my country. Rah! I'm looking at these niggas like, man, what the fuck is you talking about? No. They like, Kimbrough, why you here? I say, well, you know, they gave me $4,000. You know, so, you know, at that point in time, I needed the money. And had a Chevy Beretta. I needed some, you know, rims and shit on it. And, you know, I heard y'all pay for college. That was the worst mistake ever. Let me tell you something. Anybody out there listening, never tell them niggas you coming for college money. That's not what they want to hear. So that right there put a big target.
Oh, yeah, you was the weakest link right
Let me tell you something. I went from nobody to first platoon guy, second platoon guy. I mean, you know, second, you know, all the way to the PG.
You was the PG, yeah.
You
was a guide on, and then you went to
all the way to the PG. But then I got fired later. Right before graduation, they fired me.
What you get fired for?
They said it was to build me up and break me down. It didn't work, big fella, because I was excited to show my family, like, nigga, I'm in front.
No,
but you know,
when you got fired, why they fired you?
That's what they told me, man. I really don't know, because you know what, I did a lot of crooked shit while I was at PG. You know, I was in charge of taking the laundry. You know, I get freedom. Yeah. You know, so it's been a couple times now. I'm getting caught at the payphone. Yeah. You know, I'm bringing back Sprites. Like it ain't nothing.
Yeah,
hey, you want a Sprite, nigga? Hey, $5, nigga.
I mean, you from the city, so you gonna.
They not checking my mail, so my girlfriend's sending me Airheads in the mail. Ain't nobody getting no candy. Nigga, Airheads, nigga, give me $5.
You selling them for $5.
Bro, I'm selling a stick of gum for $3. Niggas ain't got no gum. We had Big Spoon Week, where you had to use a spoon for everything, and they got spaghetti, you know, everything. We had to use a spoon. I'm the only nigga with a fork, nigga. I'm like, nigga, you want this fork, nigga? Bro, I made so much money.
It's always some hustling dude.
And back then they had what they call smoking.
I had a dude in basic training. I can't remember. Denson. Denson was his name. He was trying to sell Skittles for $20 a bag.
I bet he sold them.
No, he was selling them, but he ran into the wrong one. Cause I get the bag.
He's from Detroit.
Yeah, I get the bag. I said, dog,
you can't hustle no hustler.
Have this bag on, dog. Give me my money back, dog. Who you? Dog, take this back. And I popped it was a hole, and I said, dog, you running that game on them. Give me my money back.
Cause you be surprised what a nigga do for some candy.
Dog, they don't, for some sugar.
When
the
you
sugar,
ain't had no sugar, bro.
Yeah, so he was like this, come on, Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Come on. I was like, man, I need my money back, dog. Because they was sneaking out of base training, jumping the gate, running across the highway, going into the PA.
Damn.
Oh, they was wild. And I loved them doing that. Because
now, where you go to Fort Knox? Where you go to basic at?
Fort Jackson.
So you had to look, you know, little eye candy.
I talk about that in the interview, but
so when I'm at Fort Knox, I'm the only nigga not mine. I'm around all niggas, and I come from extensive amounts of vagina. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm at basic training. I'm like,
we're from the same.
That's what I'm saying. You know, so we knew we you know, we checking them off like, hold on. Yeah. So I'm in the basic, and they like, dude, I ain't nothing but niggas. I'm the only nigga taking showers with my drawers on. I'm like, dog, hold on. So drill sergeant come in. He like, Ram, bro, get them drawers off. And I say, look, I ain't never had no nigga tell me. I say,
you had your drawers.
Bro,
you had your drawers on.
Gotta wash everything, bro. I'm washing. I'm reaching in there with the rag. I'm not about to be butt naked in front of all these niggas.
Was it? So did you all have the line or the circle?
We had the circle. I'm not about to be in there with these niggas. No way. You see what I'm saying?
That circle.
So you got niggas brushing their teeth butt naked, like big fella. Put your towel on. You know, cause to me that I don't give a damn where you from. That's gay. I don't get. I mean, you know, military. Yeah, we cool. Yeah. But big fella, that's gay. You know.
So it
plus black people like our shit to be a secret.
Yeah, we don't want you to know. We
don't
want
want
to
you to know.
pull out. Bam! Oh, you ain't know. I was 5'5", and
Boom,
then
boom.
I got a
You
baby
know,
leg.
size
I got a
8.5,
baby leg.
But come on,
Exactly.
now,
I
you
got
know,
that baby leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a funny picture. I got a
Baby leg.
leg.
And every time you do it, you gotta say baby leg. Baby leg.
You gotta point down.
Yeah.
Your arm gotta go past your knee.
Yeah, by your knee, like, oh, baby leg. Yeah. So, you go to basic training. You graduate from basic training.
Oh no, let me see. I'm in basic, and I got in a lot of trouble throughout basic because I was, we from Detroit. We don't really fuck with bugs and shit like that. We got wintertime, so wintertime you don't see no bugs. Niggas who from where it's hot, they see bugs all year round. Yeah. I remember being in we was getting in formation, and Fort Knox got, I don't know if they call them, I don't know if it's the locust, but it's that one bug with them long ass wings that make the noise in the tree.
Yeah.
I'm in basic. I'm first platoon. I'm sitting there chilling. Boom.
Locked up.
I'm locked up. And one of them bitches landed on a nigga. Bro, they landed on the nigga's shoulder next to me, right? Now, drill sergeant, seriously. At this point in time, we practicing for graduation.
DNC. You doing your DNC. You doing DNC.
I looked at the nigga. Bro, I takes off. Boom. Drill sergeant. Fuck that nigga. Bro, they smoked. Now at that time.
Wait. When you saw it on his shoulder, what'd you do?
Fam. You gotta keep straight.
You there, shoulders back, out,
niggas know how to we know how to turn our 360 The fuck? I looked at that nigga's shoulder, that nigga ain't even move. Bro, I hauled ass across the parking lot, boom. Ran, bro! Everybody down, nigga. They smoked us about 8 hours, cuz.
So when you was running, what was you thinking?
Nigga,
I don't know what that was.
That's a big bug.
That's a dragon.
That's a big bug. Like, I'm not about to be next to that bug.
That's a killer.
What? No way, nigga. We had just finished the thing with the big ass Q-tips.
So I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I've been through this.
I'm not
dealing
with that.
I already know. Like, I was going through it a year before you, and the fact that
So you know the road marches,
yeah,
2K, 3K, 5K.
Yeah, them running 4 miles.
Man. Oh my God! Let me tell you why I got the name Rambro. First get there, I'm thinking I'm the shit. I play football 4 years.
You in shape.
I'm in shape.
Good.
I'm black. I'm like, oh, it's going
You from the city.
What? Come on. So we take off at the obstacle course. Now they got the obstacle course where you first run, and then you dive and crawl under.
Yeah.
Bro, they got the not the barbed wire, but they simulated with the jump rope. The bitch caught me right here.
We had barbed wire.
No, we didn't have barbed wire the first time.
Oh, we had barbed wire.
Bro, the jump rope caught me right here, right between that. I'm running. I'm thinking I'm shit. I'm about to.
And you don't see that first rope.
I don't see that first rope. The shit caught me. Boom, right. So I'm thinking I'm tough. I'm like, I gotta keep going.
I gotta keep going. You bleeding all over.
Oh, bro, I get to the end of the shit. The whole face bloody. Niggas was like, nigga, you finished the whole course? You Rambro. Drill sergeant gave me the name from the beginning, Rambro. It stuck with me. Everybody was like, nigga, Rambro.
They were going back laughing at you.
Oh, man. It caught me. I'm surprised I ain't got the marks still.
No, look, this is what they were saying about you when they went back in the barracks. He was like, hey, let's make this dummy think he tough again.
Bro, and they did. They thought they made me tough. I ain't gonna lie.
They was going back.
I dealt with a lot of challenges in basic with being left-handed. I had to learn how to shoot the AR. Right-handed because M16. I had to learn how to shoot because the first time I shot. A grenade was pretty easy.
Because you gotta hold that joint.
You gotta do that gas stuff. Let me tell you something. If when a nigga go to Iraq,
you ain't doing that.
Nigga, you throwing it like.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, they do that because it's so many uncoordinated people.
Yeah.
Because I recall, dog, a dude threw a mug and he threw it straight up.
Blow his head off.
He threw it straight up, and the drill sergeant was like, "Son of a bitch," and grabbed him and had to throw the dude. And
they'll shoot you.
Yeah, they don't play.
Hell no.
Because that's their life.
When they shooting that M16 next to them,
I've seen it. I've seen
drill sergeant
kick somebody straight in the face.
Yeah, they did that to me. Yeah. They did it. But when I first shot, I was shooting, left-handed, and I remember that hot shell popped out
and it hit you.
Man, I said, man, so they tried to put that big ass, ugly ass thing.
Little board.
It's reflection. Yeah. I said, man, let me shoot this shit right here. So I started to learn how to shoot right hand. Became a pro at it. You know what I'm saying?
That's some dope. Wait, for one, give yourself kudos for shooting right-handed.
It's hard, yeah.
That's some dope stuff.
Yeah, definitely. But I liked it better though. As I started to do it, it was more comfortable.
But that could have, what I'm saying, like they gave you a lot later on in life, like that you could do.
For sure. Yeah. Now I'm
going being like
right hand leg.
Ambidextrous.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
You ain't hooping.
Digging my nose with the right. I couldn't do none of that with the right. Look.
You ain't hooping no more.
I ain't hooping. Who?
You.
Bro, I still got it.
You still can hoop?
You look at that one hanging up behind you. That's a jersey. I still got it, baby.
You can buy jerseys from
You're right, yeah. But
all right, so you get out of basic training, right? You get out of basic training.
Oh no, I got more basic stories.
I know that.
Okay, go ahead.
You get out of basic training. You go to AIT. Where's your AIT?
My AIT was in Maryland, Aberdeen.
Oh, you went to the Proving Grounds.
I went to the Proving
That's
Grounds.
a dope
Now,
dope place.
I went from Fort Knox where it was 117 in the summertime
to
right off the Chesapeake. You see what I'm saying?
Cool.
Cold.
Breeze.
I went to
Oh,
Aberdeen.
it was in the
winter
fall.
time. It was in winter time. I went to Aberdeen because remember
Because it was after 9/11.
I stayed basic 22 weeks.
Because of 9/11.
Exactly. So I stayed a long time in basic. So when I went to AIT, it was December, right before Christmas.
Oh, it was freezing up there.
And you know you got to keep your shit. You know, so we getting up 4, 5 in the morning, nigga. So I had got a real bad sinus infection when I first got there. So I'm like, dude, it's cold. I got a real bad sinus. I'm talking about so bad to where they woke up, drill sergeant came in, got everybody up. Everything swole. Eyes swollen shut. Headache banging. They came in, they like, Rambo, who the fuck did this to you? I'm looking at these niggas like, what are y'all talking about? Like, nigga, I feel fine. But everything's swollen. I didn't even know that, nigga.
You can't even see.
I'm thinking I'm just sleepy. I got the sleepy face. Nigga, they had MPs, everybody standing over my bed like, who did this to you? They thinking niggas done gave me the soap party.
Yeah.
I said, big fella, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. That nigga drill sergeant give me a mirror. He said, Rambo, look at this. Oh my God. Bro, I can't even see nothing. They sent me to Walter Reed, and I had a sinusitis is what they call it. They put these things up my nose, sucked all of it out. But nigga, I got so sick because that, you know, going from that hot to that cold.
Yeah.
But AIT was gangster. I got a lot of trouble. One story about the marijuana. Can I go and share? You got another question?
Go ahead.
I get to AIT and it was me, Vilches Lopez, Steve Young was the white dude name.
And if you guys know these people, or if you're watching this and you are that guy, hit me up.
Well, the only one I want to see is Eliu Hernandez.
I'll love to interview you.
We're gonna put that picture up.
Beyond the Boots podcast.
Yeah, Eliu Hernandez. He was I'm short. He was really little. This nigga was like 4'11". He was really little. And so we get to basic, and you know, we all hanging out or whatever, and it's time to graduate at this time. Actually, I had gotten a lot of trouble before then, but at this time it's time to graduate. And we had went home from Christmas. I didn't get to go home for Christmas leave.
Exodus.
Because I got in trouble. White boy called me a nigga.
So you were on extra duty.
White boy called me a nigga.
What? That happened to me too. What?
And I broke in his locker. And I broke his computer, right? So MPs come. They powder down everything. I go in there. They got everybody going there one by one to look at the room. They got pink powder everywhere. They claim that they got a fingerprint.
They don't have a fingerprint.
My dumb ass, I didn't know better. I you know.
That's that Chicago.
You know what? Here, I did it. Fuck it. So they took me to the MP. They tried to charge me with like larceny and all this shit. I'm like, dude, the fuck you talking about? Man, I just broke the nigga computer. He called me a nigga. So I didn't get to go home for break. My homeboy, which is the Chinese guy, his name was Mo Lee. M-O-L-I. I used to call him Private U because when you look at the L-I on the shirt, like you, I said, Private U. The nigga went home and he was a rich kid, really. His mom and him owned stock in Walmart, but he knew a lot about drugs, so he brought some weed back. So I'm like, bet. So we about to graduate. We all at FTX, last little FTX before graduation. Everybody in the foxhole. Got 2 in here, 2 in here, 2 in here. Mo like, I got some weed. I'm like, shit, all right. So I run down there. It's a true story, everybody. Listen, true story. This is, I'm going to go back to my spiritual me. This is the reason that I believe that God always got my back. Always got my back. No matter what I do that's stupid in life, he always be like, stupid, come here. Let me get you out of this. Always. So Mo called me down to this foxhole, and he got the weed, and I hit the weed. Hit it a couple times, give it back to Mo. At this time, our drill sergeant at the time come around the corner like, what the fuck? I never forget his voice. He was a white dude. But before that...
What was his name?
Don't remember that nigga name. I don't remember his name. Notice how black people always call white people niggas.
Yeah. In conversation.
I remember. But I remember him telling us, going to FTX, like, if you got cigarettes, you can smoke them. Now, you know, you ain't supposed to smoke at all.
Right.
It's against the rule. So I go back to the foxhole. He like, what the fuck? So he come and he smell the weed, dog. No lie. He say, he get us all together. I tell the white boys, I tell Mo, I tell everybody, listen, I'm from Detroit. fucking follow my lead. Shut up. That's all y'all do. Shut up. I called my sister Carla, because Carla been smoking weed since she had a diaper on. I said, Carla, I just got caught smoking. What do I do? She said, drink water right now. Bet. Boom. So they take us to the MP station, which is a trailer. It's like a trailer, right? Mm-hmm. And I tell my niggas, I say, look, y'all shut the fuck up. What I say goes. Period. First sergeant come. I say, first thing I did was throw drill sergeant under the bus. Gotta throw him under the bus, nigga.
It's you against me.
Yeah. They gotta get you out of here. The drill sergeant said, we got cigarettes, we can smoke them. So what we did was we took some tobacco from one of our MREs, and we took the Domino sugar packet from one of our MREs, you know, get the Domino sugar packet, and we rolled tobacco in it, and we smoked it. This is why I said what number got. When that nigga came and smoked that weed, they said they going to get the dogs because he threw the weed. It was just a little bit. They threw the weed. No lie, it started raining like crazy. Bro, clear skies. Yeah. It started raining so hard. Dogs never found the weed. They took us to the station. They had us all in one room in the trailer, just sitting there all night. And at that point, I'm drinking. You know the thing that you get the water. Mm-hmm. Bro, I'm drinking that motherfucker. I'm in the corner.
Because you want your piss to be diluted.
Bro, I'm in the corner pissing on the carpet, right? I'm to the point where I'm on my knees and I'm crouched down so far to the ground so you can't hear the splash. I'm pissing. Because they got us, everybody else sleep, you know, because they wasn't really worried about it because they didn't hit the weed like me. I'm from Detroit, nigga. I'm hitting that.
You were all in it. Oh, this Reggie? Oh, this Reggie.
I'm hitting that.
Yeah, this ain't no GAN. It was GAN back then.
Oh, my goodness. So I'm high as hell. So I'm hitting the weed. I'm on the floor pissing. Boom, boom, boom. Next morning come now. At this point, nigga, I got water poisoning. I can't even breathe. I'm sick. I got to get out of here. They take us to the unit, and they got the whole company lined up in the parking lot, right? They pull us up. They pull us up. Like, this is what happens when you do drugs in the Army, and boom, boom, boom. Now, I'm supposed to be home in 2 days. I'm supposed to be gone. I'm done with everything, right? This is what happens when you do drugs in the military. Take us to the trailer. First Sergeant King. I'll never forget her name. She was a black lady. First Sergeant King.
First Sergeant King. You remember her first name?
No, I don't remember her first name.
First Sergeant King, 2001, down in
Kimbrough. Aberdeen, Maryland.
Aberdeen, Maryland. If you're listening, anybody know her, we'd love to interview you and hear about your experience in the military.
And hold on, what was the other lady name? It was Indian lady. What was her name? Sergeant. Damn. I never forget her. I gotta look her name.
You'll never forget her.
I never forget her, man. She was. I can't remember the Indian name, but First Sergeant King was a black lady, and she was just mean. She was a black lady, all gray hair. She wasn't for no game. And I remember they pulled us up in front of the company, whole company out there. Everybody got their flag, first, second, third. Everybody just sitting out there, and they like, this is what you do this is what you get when you do drugs in the Army. They not. I'm looking like I done already told my daddy I ain't smoke weed, nigga. I told my daddy I ain't did it. Right. Period. I ain't lied to my daddy, even though I lied to my daddy. So they take us in there, and they take us in the trailer, and we take a piss. Urinalysis. Now, I've never had a grown man that close to my penis in my life.
Oh, yeah.
Now, first time
and they know it's you, so they're going to be on you.
Now, first time I come out, I got the cup. You know, you got to hold it over your shoulder. Mm-hmm. I'm holding the cup. They look at the cup like, oh, hell no, nigga. You dipped that in the toilet. The shit that clear. I drank so much water, nigga, my shit come out like H2O. So,
but somebody watched you do it.
No, not the first time. First time they let us go, you know, go in there and piss because it's a closed bathroom. And they listening for the water, you know, and don't flush the toilet. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Don't flush the toilet. Don't cut the water off. Boom. I come out. They're like, oh, no, nigga. Ain't no way. They go in there, water clear in the toilet. I got clear in my hand. They like, nigga, you got to pee again. By the time I pissed the second time, I got the sergeant on me like these. Look. He like these. I'm sitting there probably 15 minutes. I say, Sergeant, I'm going to be honest, man. I'm a little nervous, man. I can't pee like that. He like, I don't give a damn. Sat there. Shit. Finally peed. Bring it out.
Is it just as white? It's just as clear?
It's just, it's H2O, bro. I'm sick. Every time I piss, I'm feeling better because I got water poisoning, fam. So every time I'm pissing water, I'm like, you know, it's like poison leaving me. So they get our piss test. It was 4 of us. They get our piss test. Now this was in January of 2002.
Yeah.
Okay. They kept us there January, February, March.
just to wait to see if it.
So we just running base like kids. We just running base. We working out. They got us doing our extra duty, and then we free for the rest of the day. So we just eating good. You know how ART food is, nigga.
Yeah.
You get dessert. You get everything. You eat real
go to
good.
Different PX.
Oh,
different
different child halls, and I'm just sitting there, nigga. Give me. I'm just eating whatever. That's why I stopped eating pork because I had a veal sandwich and I thought it was pork. Got real sick. I'll tell you the story. But I got real sick, so I don't eat pork. I ain't ate pork since the military. But about 3 months passed and they come to us. First Sergeant King come to us. She like, everybody get out on the grass. Y'all folk get out on the grass. I gotta talk to y'all about y'all results. Y'all here. Everybody passed the drug test except for Mo Lee, because when he went home to Kansas, he took shrooms. When he was home, he took shrooms when he was home, and he failed because of shrooms. Everybody else passed. They gave us $5,500. Gave us a flight to wherever we wanted to go before we went home.
Because they
you wrong. You wrong.
You wrong with your cue.
Nigga, I told my daddy I ain't did it.
Right.
I'm sticking with my story. That's what I'm doing. I ain't, now I just admit it. Yeah, I smoked weed. Sorry, but but hey, that water.
Well, I mean, you can't prove it,
bro. Ever since then, anytime I've taken a drug test, drink water. Niggas be like, Mike, what can you do to drink water, nigga?
All the water in the world.
Drink water. You ain't got to take all that shit to do all that. Marijuana is a plant. It can flush out your system. Drink water, but man,
like drink too much water.
Drink a lot of water. Oh, I probably did drink too much. I felt like I was about to die.
Because you can't drown.
You definitely could die from water poisoning for sure.
Right.
And I didn't know that, but it was crazy.
All right, so you get out of AIT safely, finally.
Safely,
You come. So were you in a Michigan Reserve?
Well, at that time, yeah, I was in the Michigan Reserve.
Okay.
I was stationed up in Lansing.
So
right by Michigan State.
So you would go there
every month. Which was, to me, man, I'm going to be honest, man, if I ever had an opportunity to sue the military, I would. Because I felt as if, instead of serving my country, I felt as if I was in fucking, on probation. Like, I felt...
go there. Yeah.
Bro, it was like 45 people, 3 of us were black. But how the fuck am I getting randomly selected every month for drug tests? Like, every month, I'm randomly selected. Like, Kimbrough, you randomly selected. Like, come on, dude.
They knew y'all socials. They knew where to match up.
So never failed one.
No. What they probably did was they matched y'all, and they knew y'all probably all were from Detroit.
True.
And so they matched one thing that y'all all had in common, and that's what they ran.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They can make up this is how we're going to do it. We're going to do this.
Yeah.
So whatever y'all had.
I was tested every single month. So I didn't even get to enjoy my experience. Like, I didn't get to, it was like, damn, I got to go to probation this month. As opposed to, I got to go do, learn my job. And I remember one time we were coming back from a field training exercise. We went to Wisconsin. Fuck Wisconsin. Because I hate cheese. Everything is fucking cheese. You go to the store and you think like, okay, I'm going to get a bag of chips. No. Fucking cheese. Cheese curds. Cheese everything. Like, no, I don't want no fucking cheese. I want some sour cream and chips. And I remember coming back from that and they had a movie on the bus. It was a racist ass army movie. Where I can't remember the name of the movie. It was nigga. And I went up there to cut, it was VHS at the time. And I'm like, man, I'm cutting this shit off. And the sergeant was like, you touch that VHS, you gonna get an Article 15. And I'm looking like, dude, y'all gonna force me to sit here and watch this racist ass shit? So at that point in time, I was just like, you know what, man, I'm gonna just finish out my time and fuck y'all, man. I had a ball.
So were you ever deployed anywhere?
I went to Germany, Kaiserslautern.
Kaiserslautern.
I think that's how you say it, Kaiserslautern.
How'd you enjoy?
The best beer I've ever. First of all the women were tall.
Oh, they're tall. They're huge.
You watch Deuce Bigelow and you be like, man, when he was rubbing that lady
That's
foot.
a huge bitch.
Bro,
yeah.
I used to think it was a joke.
No,
that's not a joke.
No. German women are like 5'9".
Oh my God. I remember sitting at the bar. I remember sitting next to a chick. And I remember, no lie, sit next to her, we talking. And she sat next to me. And I remember looking at her like this while we talking. Like, she's sitting down. So we, and I remember that's why I got the joke from, because she said something about sex. And I'm like, don't worry about it. When we lay down, we the same size. I can stick my dick in you and kiss you at the same time because our torso is the same. But you got some long legs, and she was just sitting there talking. Did we have sex? But but Germany.
You found out your torso.
Germany, it's not true. That's not true.
Yeah, it's not true.
You can't really kiss and have your dick in. You got to.
On some women.
You can maybe have your dick in and suck a titty.
Yeah.
But kissing
you can.
I can, but kissing is
I got a short torso.
It's out of the you can't really
I have to size them up. You know?
Yeah, you got. I had to choose like you know what, titty or mouth. So I just was like, you know, I couldn't kiss.
Breastfeed.
But she was big though, man. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Some of the best beer I've ever had. Some really good food. And man, the air, just the air. Like when I got there, like. You know, the air itself was just so crisp.
Yeah, for sure. No. Going overseas, man, it's still to this day, it's like one of the best experiences that anybody can have, especially a black dude.
Yeah.
You go to Germany, man, you will find out how LeBron James feels.
Definitely.
Every day.
You'll get homesick, though, especially being from Detroit, because being from the city, you get a certain amount of good toxins.
Oh, yeah. All of this, all in all, you did. How long did you do in the military?
I did 8 years reserve, 2 years. 8 years total, you know, reserve, but you know, 2 years active total. So 6 by 2,
right,
is what they do it.
So
is what they call it.
My question to you is, with everything that you've been through, the bad, the good, the ugly, would you do it again?
Man, what? Would I do it again? Let me tell you something. I would do it again, but I would not have a girlfriend. I would, you know, I still care. I'm still a family man. I think that's what held me back, because me not having my father from the beginning of my life made me a person to have my father.
Right.
So, you know, if I could be like, you know, like I got siblings who up and left and moved away, you know, and I'm like, how the fuck can you leave daddy? So with me not having him, if I didn't have that, you know, that bond, it probably would have made for I ain't gonna say a better experience, but it would have made for a better experience, because I wanted to get home.
Right.
You know, I wanted to get home to Pops. I need to get home to my family.
I appreciate you, big dog.
No doubt, man.
My man, we gonna have some more stories.
Yes.
Hey, look, that's another episode of Beyond the Boots. I'm your man, Bo, here with my man, Mike Kimbrough.
Yes.
Tune in, subscribe to the channel, Beyond the Boots. Coming to your city, coming to your veterans. Hit us up.
The beginning.
Peace.